You know, when people are suffering, or people they love are suffering, they often ask two questions. One is like, what's up with this? Why? What brought this about? Sometimes, why is God doing this to me? There's no good answer to that question. And the Bible, quite frankly, isn't much interested in that. The other question is, what can I do about the suffering? We want to fix things, right? And sometimes with suffering, we can do things that will make it go away, but often that's not the case. If you've been rejected by someone, you can't just fix that, can you? I mean, you can't make them accept you. And of course, in the case of our companion along the way, Lisa Bernheisel, who is now discovering yet another chapter of chemo, brutal chemo. We can't just make that go away, and she can't just make the cancer go away. It's not just going to be fixed overnight. So why? And fixing it, is probably not the way through. Paul offers another way through. In 1 Corinthians 12, he talks about the church as the body of Christ, and that we're all these members of this one body. And what he says at one point is, if one member of the body suffers, all suffer. That's what happened here on Sunday. Last Sunday. On Lisa's last Sunday with us for some time now. We were all suffering with her. No, we don't know what she's going through. I mean, I guess if you've had cancer and chemo, you may have a pretty good idea, but I certainly don't. But we were suffering with her, the loss with her. There was a palpable sense of being part of one body, and we all the members of it. And because one of us is hurting, we're all hurting. I think this is the way through this suffering and most suffering. The question is not why, that'll get you nowhere. And more often than not, the question is not what can I do to fix this? There usually aren't easy answers. But the gift of the church as a body, as all those baptized into this one body, all of those who share this intimate connection of being bound by the Spirit, this is what will get us through. This was what will get her through. Is the discovery that we are in this together, bound by love. She doesn't need us to come to her and give her easy solutions or cliches. I think what spoke to her on Sunday was that we were hurting, and we were hurting bad. That's Christ in us, in her, binding us together, walking this journey. That's the answer to most suffering.